All right, let's be honest, American politics these days feel like a constantly unfolding fever dream, but we can't afford to completely check out. Today, we're diving headfirst into the political whirlwind that is the Biden presidency. Buckle up, it's going to be a bumpy yet surprisingly impactful ride. Let's take a look at some of his major accomplishments. Remember when we used to joke about America's crumbling infrastructure? Well, Biden decided to actually do something about it. We're talking a bipartisan infrastructure bill, clocking in at a cool $1.2 trillion. This was the largest federal investment in infrastructure in, well, pretty much ever. Taking over the presidency during a global pandemic is like trying to defuse a bomb while riding a unicycle on a tightrope. Biden oversaw the rapid rollout of COVID vaccines and the American Rescue Plan, pumping $1.9 trillion into the economy. Was it enough? Debatable? Was it something? Definitely. Remember that global chip shortage? Enter the Chips and Science Act, Biden's answer to boosting American semiconductor manufacturing. It's about time we started making things in America again. Climate change, from denial to maybe doing something. Biden's Inflation Reduction Act poured a historic amount of funding into clean energy, and he rejoined the Paris Agreement. It's a start, people. Student loans forgiveness or fantasy? Biden's plan for loan forgiveness was ambitious and controversial, but ultimately blocked by the courts. Still, it's a sign that someone in Washington is thinking about the crushing burden of student debt. Foreign policy from America, first to America, maybe we should work with others. Biden promised to repair relationships and re-engage with the world. He's strengthened alliances with NATO and other global partners, and his response to the Russian invasion of Ukraine has been commendable. The economy, jobs, and more jobs. Under Biden, we've seen record job growth as the country clawed its way out of the pandemic recession. Unemployment rates plummeted, reaching historic lows. Whether this was all Biden's doing is debatable, but he was there for the good times. Gun control, a small step in the right and sadly necessary direction. Biden managed to get some meaningful gun safety legislation passed with the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act. Was it enough? Not even close. Was it something? Absolutely. Social equity, striving for a more perfect union, or at least trying to. Biden appointed Ketanji Brown Jackson to the Supreme Court, making her the first black woman to hold that position. He's also pushed for equity-focused policies in healthcare, education, and housing. Is it a step in the right direction? Definitely. Biden's report card incomplete, but showing promise? So, there you have it, a whirlwind tour of the Biden presidency. Is he perfect? No. Are there things he could have done better? Absolutely. But he's accomplished a surprising amount in the face of daunting challenges. Whether you agree with his policies or not, you can't deny that Joe Biden has made his mark on American politics.